As the supply diminishes, the price creeps higher and higher, cutting the circulation, driving the value up, using absence as a way to increase respect and admiration. A way to appear common is being heard from and seen more and more, aka being available. So by default, doing the opposite will make you stand out. Creating value through scarcity, heighten your presence in the eyes of others. If you absent yourself too early, you may be forgotten. But if you stay for too long, it becomes the norm, and comfort kills appreciation. So, giving no reason for your absence excites them even more. The person or thing that leaves or what becomes scarce is all of a sudden seems to deserve the respect and honor. We have seen this time and time again, from friends, family, acquaintances, or even significant others, or rather yet, on a broader scale, artists. You know what I'm talking about, right? Artists making all-time high numbers on their songs, films, etc. once they pass away. Ever notice that? Everyone is posting on their social media praising the person they never even cared about or even cared for. New people are discovering the established artists, right? Claiming they've already been listening to them since day one. Indirectly or directly promoting the artist to number one. Here's an example from one of the books written by Robert Greene. In the Middle Ages, ladies were constantly putting their knights through trials of love, sending them on long and difficult quests, all to create the pattern of absence and presence. It's the hot and cold. So welcome. Welcome to Resonance. A place to tune out so you can tune into your resonance. That's what matters, right? As long as you're in tune with yourself, it doesn't matter what others gotta say. All of these episodes are a way to put out the things I resonate or resonated with. Most of the topics might be vague, right? It might have holes or gaps, which is intentional, because a detailed version is kind of boring. I don't want to rob anyone's freedom of discovery, because realizing something partially for yourself is way more rewarding than being given an answer. Not saying I have any. I have none. So these segments are curated for you to live vicariously through my views and outlooks. Today's segment is brought to you by me, as always, on being too available, why availability kills respect and admiration, and why absence holds power. Being too available shows that people can depend on you for anything, which is cool, but it never goes the other way around. You being available doesn't make them available for you. You know that, right? The more available you are, the more predictable you become, making you a laughingstock when it comes to time. Okay, this is what I mean. You know how the only true currency is time? It's not money. It's not anything tangible, right? We know this. It's time. That's why we trade time for money. And that's also why, after a certain age, we want to turn back the clock rather than see it through. And if that's true, being too available means it devalues your time to satisfy someone else's convenience. Everything in the world depends on absence and presence, right? You yourself can be absent or present in moments. That's what makes some moments worth noticing. Have you ever seen someone garner people's attention, as well as have the tonality set within every circle, as well as in every environment they are around? Ever wonder why? It's created via absence. Not being around people as much, hinting to people on what they do and who they are, but never confirming anything, giving people a reason to gravitate towards them unconsciously, through their questions or even curiosity. You have seen that before, right? They're the ones who are the most mysterious, giving them the power through attention and respect. Then just like that, they're gone at the right time. They withdraw before they're even unconsciously pushed away. Because if you're there for too long, you will get pushed away. It's the ultimate hide and go seek. I think it's done unconsciously by that person. There are some people who will probably do it on purpose, but most of them, I think it's done unconsciously. It's not like they are deliberately trying to make them miss you. No, not at all. It's just that they have bigger things to worry about, not caring for the opinions or being available for others, because they realize that if I'm available for everyone else, then who's going to be available for me? The time spent on others has a higher cost than anything. I also used to be the one who was available for everybody. From everything, from text messages, any socials, all of the above. Everything had to be cleared. All notifications had to be cleared and checked. For God knows what reason. I can't remember. Maybe because it made me feel important, pleasing others' interest? Or maybe I don't know. But once I started working on myself in terms of everything, actually trying to unlearn the things that have already degraded the value, or my value as a person as well as the purpose, is when the withdrawal happened. It's always going to be lonely, from the rock bottom climbing all the way to the top. And that's always true if you never fit in the first place. Because you're building something that others can't even dream of. For me, absence wasn't natural, nor was it a master plan to come back so other people can give me the attention and respect. No, because that's going to be fleeting. And it's fleeting because it's nothing but smoking mirrors. The motivation behind that is all built on nothing that takes work. It will break apart. What I wanted was all of it. Only because I was willing to put in the work from nothing and build everything I wanted my life to look like and be like. And now, it just seems natural. You know? Like, I'm not saying to boast about it, because there isn't anything to boast about this. I'm only saying this because now I only have time for myself. It's actually so freeing. Also, when I say I only make time for myself, I mean that very loosely. Because there's always going to be certain circumstances like work, family, whatever, etc., etc. But now, it just feels like I'm choosing something rather than being obligated to do something, you know? Like before, it felt like an obligation. Because who knows? You know, if I don't respond or be available for them, they wouldn't want me around or be friends with them, etc., etc. But now, I know that's not the case. And not only that, I don't care. Because availability comes at a price that I'm not willing to pay for. And to really marinate this idea of absence, I'm talking like marinating a chicken or something over here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I got you. Let me spit some game. Here's an example from a French nobleman as well as a philosopher, Francois de la Rochefoucauld. I hope I didn't fuck it up. I fucked it up, didn't I? Yeah, fucked it up. Fuck! Okay, anyways, I'm gonna call him De La Roche, because it's way easier for me. Quoted by him, it goes like this: absence diminishes minor passions and inflames greater ones, as the wind douses a candle and fans a fire. Being absent also shows up as a way to curate the reality around you. There is something Dostoevsky has said that correlates with this. I'm pretty sure it was him. It was either from the Notes of Underground or the Brothers of Karamazov. Or the Brothers of Karamazov. It's going to be paraphrased, but it goes like this: to keep someone imprisoned, or the best prison, is the one that convinces you that you're not in one. Right. The slave that doesn't know that they are one. Willing to go miles on end to do your bidding. And that's only done by absence, right? Making the truth unavailable to you, compromised by food, shelter, and currency, letting you believe you're already free by feeding you everything but the thing that will set you free. Being too available or having the power in absence is really appreciated when it comes to love or seduction. At the start of any relationship, the absence of the partner, coupled in with a newfound passion, stimulates your imagination, forming a desire that triumphs anything. Because of this mysterious aura, which is the quote-unquote honeymoon phase, right? Because of this mysterious aura, which is the quote-unquote the honeymoon phase, but it fades, with familiarity as well as comfort, because now you know too much. The presence is no longer holds any ambiguity. The imagination no longer has any room to roam. The person becomes just as common as others. It becomes a norm. And that's where comfort kills the appreciation. So that's why, In the 17th century, French courtesan advised at constant feints at withdrawal from one's lover. She says, "Love never dies of starvation," she wrote back, "but often of indigestion." Creating value through scarcity, heightening your presence in the eyes of others. If you're absent too early, you become forgotten, but if you stay for too long, it becomes the norm. So, giving them a reason for your absence excites people even more. A way to appear common is by being heard and seen from more and more, which is being too available. So by default, doing the opposite will make you stand out. Or, rather, finding a purpose, being so busy that you have no time for others. So, as the supply diminishes, the price creeps higher and higher, cutting the circulation, driving the value up. Using absence as a way to increase respect and admiration. Hey, you made it to the end of the episode. There you go, episode 15. Or it's probably 16, but like it's okay. We'll call it 15 for now. I'm still trying to get back from those two people. Because I want to switch up the content. Or like I want to do this, every week. As well as the other type of content. Like a formal interview type. So let me see if I can set up a couple more interviews. Because I have a vision. I just need to put it into play. I just been busy a little bit. So yeah. Alright, till the next episode. Peace. It just wouldn't let me move on.